Hello, this is Yahweasel. Let's play Minecraft through time. In the last episode, Minecraft 1.4.2. In this episode, Minecraft 1.4.2. Happy birthday, Notch, apparently. I don't know if that's because of when 1.4.2 was released or the day that I'm recording this, but happy birthday, Notch, maybe. Yeah. Oh well. Anyway, we've still got tons of things that we can do in 1.4.2. Assuming I can connect in the first place. There we go. Logging in. Okay. First thing I would like to... Am I still invisible? Wow, outstanding. First thing I would like to show once I get dressed, there we go, is using one of these and one of those. I didn't actually need a workbench for this. I can put a carrot on a stick. And I actually have never done this, so, you know, who knows whether this will work properly or not. Wow. My melon farm is doing well. And my wheat farm is doing well, and my animal farm is doing well. Okay, so I showed earlier that you could ride a pig, but it didn't work very well. Now, with a carrot on a stick, you can actually direct the pig theoretically. Oops, I got off the pig instead of directing it. How do you direct the pig? How do you direct the pig? Okay, let's try that again. Maybe it's just hard to tell because I'm in the, Okay, yes, it is directing the pig. It's hard to tell because I'm in the pen. But, the pig always goes in the direction you aim now. You can't control how fast it goes, but you can at least sort of kind of control it. Oops, that's so weird. I keep appearing outside of the pen entirely. Anyway, I don't really have enough carrots to breed pigs right now. Well, I have a perfectly good functional carrot farm, and it's not like I need carrots for anything else. Let me go ahead and quickly get a little bit of my nether wart picked, just because I've got plenty of it in here, and I haven't bothered picking it just yet. Okie dokie, and then replant before the sun goes down. And nether wart. Then I've still got plenty of things to show in 1.4.2, hopefully not during the night. There we go. Remember that the reason you want to be growing nether wart is because that is what you use to to make potions. So good to have some spare. Let me put my spare nether wart in a chest, not this chest, and go to sleep. Okay, let's see. So that was one thing I needed to show. Right, okay, there's one more thing I need to show, and I'm currently only level 3, so I think I can semi-safely show this. I did just sleep. Where did I... Oh, that's right, I remember. I put it in here. Alright, so here is a very stupid thing to do. This is going to be even more stupid than I had originally intended. There we go. So, remember there's an anvil right there. Ow! Well, that hurt a lot less than I expected it to. Okay. Well, anvils fall, as you saw there, and when they fall, they hurt you. And usually a heck of a lot more than that, so I don't know why this is the wussiest anvil in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and bury it, just to be an idiot. Oh, look at that, I still have a potion of invisibility on the brewing stand. Alright, I'm just trying to go through this whole list, so... Let's see, can't build beacons... Ah, that I can do! I'm just looking directly at the list. Okay, let's take a brick... Let us take this brick and go like that, and now we can make a flower pot, and with a flower pot, which needs no dirt, because logic, let me go ahead and put this nicely in my little home here, next to the iron bars. You can place a flower in a flower pot, and it looks like that. You can also... I don't have one with me. You can also... Oh, wow, that was crazy. Okay, let's see if I can finish a sentence. You can also, if you... Let's make another flower pot for this one. You don't have to use a flower. There are various other things you can use, including, for example... This will work. Of course, I still don't have it because I didn't grab it. I'm doing a terrible job, guys. That'll do. You can also use a sapling, which is a completely pointless thing to do. A sapling placed in a flower pot won't grow, but there it is. So, in case you ever wanted a sapling in a flower pot, you've got it. Okay, let's see. Continuing down the list, right, let's see, let's grab... Actually, just a second, let me try and dump some of my insane amount of inventory. It's too much going on. I am getting confused by all of this stuff. And I just need to get rid of it all. God, all of my chests are full. No! I've got like 6 chests and all of them are full. Eventually, I might organize these. In reality, I actually won't. That's not going to happen. There will be no organization of these chests. Okay, that'll do. Right, so I need some logs. Let's go ahead and grab some birchwood logs. If you remember my placing of it before, which was during the multiplayer special, the 1-year anniversary multiplayer special, it was very, very annoying to place the logs, because it was placed based on the angle you were standing at or looking at, instead of how you tried to place it on the ground. Now, if I place it on this ground tile, it will go like that, and if I place it on that edge tile, it will go like that. So that's a lot nicer than it was before. And my nether portal just has such a lovely a lovely surrounding area, a lovely vestige, to use random terms from an earlier LP that most people probably don't remember at this point. All right. Let's see here. Sorry, just zipping back and forth. I'm just going to keep going down the list. All right, I should have some spare stairs, perhaps. If I don't, I can always make some. I'm just going to quickly check whether I've already got some made. Yes, I do. So previously, if you placed... Well, basically, previously, stairs could be placed upside down or right side up, but that's about it. Now, if you go like this, you'll actually get a corner stair like that, which, of course, is just aesthetic. There's very little reason to get a corner stair, but the aesthetics are nice. That's improved, so sure. Oh, right, and you can also get corner stairs this way. So... this makes, I don't know, this makes things uglier, really. I haven't actually accomplished very much by doing that, since that last step is vital. But oh well, I've shown that you can make corner stairs. Right, next, we are just slamming through the list of things to do. Occasionally, you gotta actually go by the list, because otherwise I just get distracted and stupid. Let's see if I have any leather. I should have a bit somewhere. There we go. Okay, let's take a couple there. Actually, let's make a few more sticks first. That'll do. Now let's take a couple of those and surround them with sticks. That'll do. And I've made an item frame. So this is the version where item frames were added. Item frames are a little bit interesting. They kind of act like a chest, but they're actually a way to present an item. So, I'm trying to think of the most ridiculous place to put an item frame. Ah, I've got it! Maximum ridiculosity! So, I'll put an item frame there. That is an item frame in an item frame. You see, when I hit it, it drops both item frames. You can stick anything in an item frame. I should stop doing it that way. All you have to do is right-click to replace whatever's there. No, sorry. Right-clicking will change its orientation. Yes. Getting version confusion. I hear an ender friend. So you can right-click to change its orientation. To get what's there, you have to destroy it. I thought you didn't have to destroy it, but I guess I am confused. And various different items sort of display in different ways. They are improved in later versions. In this one, the only one that I know is interesting is something that's just so crucially useless in this version that I don't even remember if I kept it. If I were that map that I threw away because it was stupid, where would I be? Well, I can show enchanted items. The Book of Yahweasel, it is enchanted by... Oh, there's my map. Okay, go back up here. So when you put a map in an item frame, and hopefully I am not lying, this I think was added at the same time as item frames. There we go, you can actually see the map in the item frame. It'll be improved later, but for the moment you can see that, and apparently this map has been fixed. So I'm confused, but oh well, whatever. You can see that we are, sorry, not we, that the map itself is down here at the, somewhere in northern Africa. And the, you know, it's a map. It's a map. The map actually works is the only point I wanted to show there. Other items that actually work include the clock. So I can sort of have a wall clock if I would like, instead of using it like a watch. But I don't care. I would rather keep my clock, so let's go ahead and put something ridiculous in there, such as the Book of Yahweasel. And in this version, they don't glow when they're in the item frame, so depressing. But it's still the Book of Yahweasel. If I go like this, it hasn't destroyed the book. It's just, you know, it's sort of like a chest for one item. Did the item frame accidentally go through the portal? What just happened? So I did demonstrate mobs going through portals. I didn't demonstrate items going through portals. Anything can go through portals now. I think. Yeah, I think items can too. Why do I keep getting hit when I land here? Did I? Yeah, there we go. See, the item frame was on the other side of the portal. Why do I keep getting hit when I go through the portal? I have something out of place. Something is bad. Okay, let's try not losing my item frame into hell this time. How's that for an idea? There we go. On to the next thing. I can remove that. Not gonna be able to do that. Right. Next up. So, if you remember way back when, I made a trapdoor to get into my very first house, and then just sort of left. So, finally, they have changed how trapdoors work. Previously, you could only place them sort of in the bottom half of a block. So, I'm trying to find a good place to use as an example. So, if I go like that, then it can place there, but it'll always be a step up. Now, in this version, let's go ahead and dig out this dirt here, which is going to cause the water to fill my house. Great. That was brilliant. Oh, dear. And fail. That should be fine. Oh, wait, it would have been fine if I had let the water flow all the way out. I haven't really shown water physics very much in Minecraft. They are truly, truly abysmal. There we go. Okay. Not the place I should have put that trapdoor in. That was stupid. What the heck? You having troubles there, Avohej? 4 or 5? You have decided to become one with the plant. Okay, that is a thing that I am going to allow you to do, I suppose. Yowza, you have decided to become one with the plant, and I am not going to question it. Let's go ahead and dig straight up, safest thing anybody can do. Just so that I can have somewhere to stick my extra trapdoor, just to show that now it can be flush with the ground. There we go. Boink. So this trapdoor is flush with the ground. It's still a trapdoor. You could still put traps on it or what have you. Is it turning night already? Wow. And let's go to sleep again. I feel like, well, I guess maybe it just, I don't know. For some reason, it feels like time is not proceeding properly. In fact, so long as I am showing a trapdoor, which is something that can be activated by redstone impulses, let's go ahead and make something that can generate redstone impulses, being a button. So I have shown buttons before, but the change here is that, oh, that has to be normal stone, not cobblestone. Anyway, the change is that buttons now only take 1, like you saw there. They previously took 2. So if I place this button here, there we go. Then I can hurt myself a lot. Oh, bad place to stand. Okay, that didn't hurt very much, actually. All right, wow, we are getting through everything. Now, this one might be a little bit tough, but I'm willing to give it a try. I do have arrows. I should have plenty of gunpowder. Then all I need is sand. So it's been a while since we've made... Ah, perfect. It's been a while since we've made TNT. I might not even remember how. Is it... There's some... I don't remember the pattern. It's like you put it in an X pattern and something. Is it this one? No? How do you make TNT, guys? I do not remember. Is it the opposite? Is it that you put the gunpowder into the X? I should have looked this up. I am an idiot. There we go. Okay, so that's how you make TNT, which I have shown before. The other thing I need, is something I definitely don't have. Indeed. Do I have a spare bucket? Do I have spare iron with... okay, I've got a spare bucket. Alright, so quick fast motion while I find myself some lava to make a lava bucket to show you something cool if I don't do it wrong. There we go. Randomly wander around a cave long enough and you're bound to accidentally figure out where you left that darn lava. Alright, get a bucket of lava. Lava is not a renewable resource, as I'm sure I've mentioned before. Just for giggles, let's grab a little bit of iron here. I mean, so long as it's here, I may as well grab it. And actually, so long as I have an extra bucket, I think I'll grab an extra bucket of lava too, because I may as well have a spare. Just in case I ever need it later. Then I will look through all of my ridiculous number of chests and fail to find it. Let's see, what do I throw away? My nearly dead iron sword, so that I don't accidentally use it when I should be using one that is not quite so dead. Okay, let's not have a lava bucket in my bar, that would be great. Ah yes, I have been here. Well, anyway, let's not wander off to places unknown. I have found the lava I was looking for, so I can get back up to the surface in fast motion. Bzzz. And here we are back at home while the beautiful Minecraft music plays. Let's go ahead and get some more blocks on the bar. I'm going to try to semi-safely make a pool of lava. I don't know why this is here, but I'll just use it as a platform. Some multiplayer person must have put it there for some reason or another. Okay, let's go like that. Doesn't need to be especially high. I think I'll make it 4 high. And do it wrong. Doopy-doo. Let's go like this. And go like that. There we go. Now I should be able to stick some lava in there. Hurt myself. Good. Maybe go to sleep and finish this in the morning. Darn this game, forcing you to actually sleep. So nice to have that rose in a flower pot there next to me as I sleep. It helps me sleep. A rose. I don't know why. I offer no explanation. This is actually incredibly in the way. Go away. Alright, so inside of there should be flowing lava. So if I go ahead and take down these lower 3 layers... Okay, good. My fear was that it would spill out, because I sometimes don't understand the fluid physics of Minecraft, but it is not spilling out, so this should be safe. I haven't shown even the basics of this. I mentioned it and considered a mention enough for these purposes. Let's see. So let's go ahead and, on a small plinth here, place some TNT. So... there are many ways you can set off TNT, and one of them was just recently added, which is that if a flaming arrow hits TNT... let me reclaim these arrows. So first off, in a previous version, and I mentioned this, if you fire through lava, you will get a flaming arrow. Maybe. Or I am a liar. Boy, this is a really unsafe experiment, and yet it's not working. I'm not even getting a flaming arrow. Did I get lava for nothing? Do I have to shoot it through fire and not through lava? Piffle! Okay, let me go and get my flint and steel, which I used to carry with me all the time, but now that I eat melons, I don't need to burn pigs so often. Flint and steel. Oh, I know where it is. It is in one of these chests. My inventory is full again. Fantastic. So, somehow you can burn arrows. I thought that it was by shooting... well, I thought that one of the ways to do it was by shooting them through lava, but apparently I was wrong? I'm so confused. So instead, I am going to go ahead and set up a little platform over here. Maybe a little bit farther. Something like that. And then a bit of fuel on top of this. And maybe give myself a little bit more room to maneuver. That should maybe do. I don't know if this is going to work now. I'm so confused. So shoot that through the fire, and nothing happens. Shoot that through... No. Oh, well, that burned. As it should have. Technically speaking, I don't need fuel. The fire will burn anyway, so I shouldn't be doing that. Let's go ahead and go like that. How do you set arrows on fire, guys? I thought this was easy. I thought that you could shoot arrows through lava, and it would be flaming arrows. That time it worked for some reason. That time it worked for some reason. Flaming arrows set off TNT. That's what I was trying to show that whole time. Wow. And I even picked up the flaming arrow. What the heck? Oh, or was that something? Well, I guess I'll never know. Whew. Anyway, okay, after a ridiculous amount of work, I have shown both that arrows shot through lava will sometimes randomly be set on fire, and sometimes randomly not. I don't know what I did right. Yeah, I don't know what I did right. Anyway, they will sometimes be set on fire, and sometimes not be set on fire, and a flaming arrow will set off TNT. Okay, that was excitement. Go ahead and eat this stuff here. And check what we got to do next. I showed a carrot on a stick. Ah, yes, okay. I've got at least one more thing I can show. First off, let me try to clear out my inventory again. When I'm just showing a bunch of the things that you can do relatively easily, my inventory tends to fill up over and over and over again, unsurprisingly. So I need to constantly keep an eye on that. Into one of my many, many chests. Alright, that is what I want. Good. Let's grab this thing of pink dye and make myself a leather tunic. So a leather tunic is just the leather armor equivalent of a, well, iron armor or what have you, but now I can dye a leather tunic. I can make it pink, for example, so now I have a tunic that somewhat goes with my necktie. It's a little bit, it's not quite the right shade. Well, as it turns out, you can also re-dye. You can add more dye and change the color more. So let's go ahead and try and perfect this. To perfect it, I don't know what I'm going to have to do, to be honest, but as a start, it definitely needs to be darker. So I guess I could get red, but I would rather go hunting for an ice cow. I would rather go hunting for a squid and get an ink sac. I probably had a spare ink sac, but who knows. Let's go ahead and dig myself a hole in the ice. This will be some incredibly dangerous hunting. If I die here, it's because I am an idiot. Let's go ahead and kill one of those, get an ink sac, get back to the surface before I drown. Ice fishing! So safe. There we go. So an ink sac is a kind of dye. It is black dye, so I should essentially be able to make this dark pink. Ooh, well that's hideous. So instead of doing that, I will show you how you can combine things and hopefully make it a little bit nicer. In fact, there are thousands of combinations that you can end up making with these dyes and tunics. Or, well, I shouldn't say tunics, and leather armor in general. You can dye any kind of leather armor. I think a lot of people kind of missed this when it happened because it's such a completely pointless thing to do, and all other forms of armor are better. Anyway, so you can combine it with more than one dye, so I can combine it with, say, an ink sac and a little bit of red, and now I've got something that's kind of a weird shade of red. Still not quite doing what I want. Actually, let's go ahead and kind of undo, clear off what I've got. So that is how you undye a tunic. You go up to a cauldron and use a little bit of water and cleans your stuff. Let's see if I have any bones in here somewhere. Some combination should make me something good. Do I not have any bones? Oh dear, I think I used all of my bones as, bone meal. Am I blind? Am I... Oh, there we go, 35 bones, okay. So, bone meal is a kind of dye, of course. Let's see if we can, through some combination, make this look like what we want it to look like. So that's just kind of pink. That is a darker pink, but it's not exactly the magenta I'm going for. That's hideous. I don't know why the ink sac really just makes it ugly as sin. Yeah, that's just a really, really light pink. As you can see, you can combine and combine and combine and get all sorts of things. Maybe it's a little bit of blue that I need. Do I have any lapis? Yes. Lapis is the blue dye. Now I'm just playing with this crap. How bored can a person be? You tell me, audience member watching me do this. There we go. That's looking pretty magenta-y. Could probably stand a little bit more red. And maybe to be a bit lighter? No, now that just looks pink. Darker will be terrible. Actually, that's kind of okay. But let's go with this. Yeah, that looks like it might be about right. That works all right. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So after wasting an enormous amount of time, I have dyed that. Let's go ahead and to make something to go with it. Let's not make something go with it. Never mind. I've spent enough time showing dyeing anyway, so there we go. I have a nice tunic to go with my necktie. I guess if I'm going with my channel art, then it should be brown, but brown would be easy, so let's not do that. What else can I show easily? Okay, so the only other thing that I can show relatively easily is incredibly unpleasant, so before the unpleasantness begins, let's go ahead and try and get rid of my spare inventory. Why do I keep going into the completely full chests? Don't need any of this. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want these. In fact, I'm not going to take the pickaxe of justice with me. I can make another power 1 bow if I need to. Okay. Whew, time to see some of the new mobs. And the new mobs are in the nether, and they are in the nether fortress, and they will kill me. It will be a very bad day for me, but it's an adventure. So, time to go see some new mobs. Off we go in fast motion. Bzzz. All right, here I am, down in the sense that I'm in hell, in the nether fortress, and if I am either very lucky or very unlucky, depending on your perspective, then I might find a wither skeleton. What are you doing here, Blaze? Oh, no, that's a regular skeleton. I'm gonna freak out every time I see a regular skeleton. The hell, Blazes? What are you doing? There is no blaze spawner this close. How are you here? Go away. I don't want to deal with blazes right now. Oh god, there's a wither skeleton. Great, this is exactly what I didn't need. It's all my nightmares at once, and I'm on fire. That adds to the joy. Go away, normal skeleton. Okay. Okay, that is a wither skeleton. If the wither skeleton hits you, then you get the wither effect, and although I might, properly, I should probably show the wither effect just to show you what it is. I would prefer not to, actually. Oh, it is very bad. It withers you, basically. It makes you die. It makes you die very efficiently. So let's continue wandering around the nether fortress and see if I can find a couple more wither skeletons, hopefully ones which will not kill the ever-loving hell out of me. Oh, why am I here? This is basically the last thing that I sort of need to show for 1.4.2. With the addition of the wither skeleton comes the addition of the wither, so I'm hoping to find 3, hoping. I'm actually hoping not to find any, but if I am hoping to find any, then I'm hoping to find at least 3 wither skeletons, and specifically enough that they will drop at least 3 wither skeleton skulls. They do generate, so I don't know why I'm having such poor luck finding any of them. They should just spawn normally. This is weird. The Nether Fortress continues up here, but it was darkened out. Sorry that this is so dark, but since I'm trying to get something to spawn, I kind of don't want to light it up too much. There's a wall! Why did you build your Nether Fortress directly into the rock? This part of the Nether Fortress is really strange. Oh, there's no second path there. That's just a wall. Oh, wither skeleton. Oh, wither skeleton. You know you want to come kill me. Wow, what a nice balcony you built here. Such a great view. Thanks. Oh, these are weird. I think I am now officially lost insofar as I don't know how to get back out of here. No, here it is. Okay, let's go ahead and use my usual trick to know what the correct path is. And maybe I will mark it here as well. Oop. I heard a blaze. Not what I'm looking for. Yes, that is a blaze, I think. Why am I here? This is terrible. If water can't survive in the Nether, then why do watermelons do just fine? Oh, this whole... Dang it, this is just a dead end, and there's nothing in here. Well, that's lame. Oh well, maybe I will find another wither on my way back. I'm debating to myself whether to get hit by the wither just to show you the withering effect. I'd really rather not. I think of all of the many effects in the game, that is possibly the most annoying. I'm just checking whether there's another path at the other end of this mostly covered over hall. Nope. Well, yes, but not into the Nether Fortress. Okay, that was pointless. I don't want to be here. Okay. Okay. Oh, Mr. Wither. Skeleton. This is terrible. No. Hey, a magma cube! Cool! I can show you that magma cubes... Wow, one shot. That magma cubes, the little ones, now drop magma creams. If any of them actually do. Wow, thanks. You'll just have to take my word for it. Sometimes they do, and sometimes you're super lucky and they don't. So that's the way back. I hear another magma cube. I'm just hoping to, get lucky. Probably I'm not going to, but well, luck is a relative term when you're looking for something that can kill you very efficiently. Alright, well, I was lucky enough. I found a wither skeleton right off. They aren't that common. They aren't... I feel they're not this uncommon either. I mean, I've wandered... Oh, great. I've wandered around this whole fortress, and I haven't found another one. So, anyway, next time... Oh, whoa, there's 2 of them! Not next time. I found 2 wither skeletons that are out of their element for some reason. Dang it. So... A wither skeleton skull is a rare drop from them. And neither of them dropped one. Great! The one thing that I need is the one thing they refuse to drop. Boy, those guys are wandering pretty far from the Nether Fortress. I wonder if it's because that's the Nether Fortress there and they're generating up here for some reason. Anyways, as there is no wither skull there... Oh god, oh god. I am going to run away and tell you that next time I will be on to another version, but probably still hunting wither skeletons. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got hundreds more. Just click that channel button. Cheers! From Yahweasel.